Shit's about to jump off.
What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm with IJ and we're locked in. This is what's next for episode 5 of BMF season 3, the Battle of Techwood. Now it says in the description for this episode, Meech and Terry rediscover the Black Mecca of Atlanta. Both brothers learn the process of breaking into the scene of Atlanta. It will not be easy when they are met with the old guard who wants to retain. Now basically what they're saying is Glock and the Miami Killers via Stacks, they want what's theirs. We also know that Remy Ransom and Techwood, they still trying to stand on business also. Now, before we jump into this and break this down, if you like BMF content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions, make sure you tune in tonight, 4 p.m. Eastern, for the On the Clock episode where we break down each individual character. Then hit your subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm on that road to 50,000 subscribers. So if you don't see this at 100 likes, make sure you hit that like button. But this is a very short clip that we have for the trailer. So let's go ahead and jump into it and see what we can find. This is what's next, episode 5. The first thing we see is Meech and Terry linking up. Now, Terry said he was going to come back down to Atlanta with Meech in episode 4 for the simple fact that the CPS stuff is behind him. And the last thing we seen was Stacks linked up with Glock, and Glock was basically saying, listen, you get rid of Meech and Terry for me, and I'll get rid of Remy Ransom. Now, this looks like the Techwood projects, so they may have been coming over here to say, hey, Remy, let's squash our beef and let's go at the Miami Killers. But we do see in the trailer that the Miami Killers are showing up. Now, I initially thought that Meech and BMF were going to link up with the Miami Killers and go after Remy Ransom, but maybe we're going to have to change this and have it BMF and Techwood going against the Miami Killers. Because remember, the Miami Killers have been trying to get at Remy Ransom since the first time we seen them shoot out when they were picking up Rip from the studio. So for Meech and Terry, it looks like they're going from quiet Detroit, where all they had was issues with Henry and Bryant, to a full-out war. Now, anytime you start to see a nice group of individuals congregating like this, but you know they're from different sides and none of these people live in your projects, then let me tell you something. You need to go into the house, close the doors, get a mattress, get inside the bathtub like it's a tornado drill, and just lay there until all of the commotion is done. If you're close enough to call the police, then do that. But once you start seeing all of these people show up, there's only one thing that's going to happen here, and it's going to get ugly, fighting or shooting. And this right here, it looks like we got BMF, we got Techwood. Maybe they're coming to squash their issues before the Miami Killers pull up. But whatever's happening here, we know the scene is about to become bloody and we're going to see choppers everywhere, which is what we want to see. Although we know Meech and Terry really can't lay nobody down, we're still going to see them defending themselves. Now, this is self-defense. This is totally different than them personally attacking somebody. Now, the telltale sign is if you look to the right of your screen, you see the guy in the white, he has a gun on him. These gentlemen over here to the left, they look like they're standing at parade rest or if they're in the military, but no, they have guns behind their backs. So all the kids, all the women, all the innocent bystanders, this is a moment that you need to clear out. Now, I don't know if this smoke behind this vehicle is from a barbecue or it's just the car's been sitting back here so long, it's just catching on fire on its own. But this right here is dangerous grounds. Plus, you see the Chuck Taylors on these two gentlemen. It's about to go down. You heard me mention if you have a phone in your house readily available, call the police because it's about to go down. You make that phone call, you duck your head, you don't give a name, you don't give your address, you don't give anything that'll trace back to you being the one that called the police. But if you can, notify the proper authorities, and all I can say is go and hide. Get in the bathtub, get in the closet, close the door, and just wait it out. Because this lady seen what was going on, and just like you and I, we don't want any parts of it. And she told them straight up. And the next scene, all we seen was bullets flying. We got the Miami Killers. They got the Haitian flags. They pulled up, and they jumped straight out and got to shooting, which makes me believe that Meech and Terry were in Techwood to try to squash whatever beef they have with Remy Ransom. Now, we do see Glock show up, and we know that Glock was telling Stacks, look, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. You get rid of BMF, I'll get rid of Techwood, and everyone wins. So with the Miami Killers on the scene, one thing we've noticed in this season, they aren't playing. They really earned their name, the Miami Killers. These hitters, they are on site, and they are very, very accurate. And anytime you see a man with a chopper, and he got a bandana around his head. He has his Haitian flag. He's willing to lose everything behind this. And if he's gritting his teeth like this during a battle, well, he's probably going to get 1 or 2 bodies. It doesn't look like he's going to make it out of this. But the Miami Killers are here to stay, and they are standing on business. Now, Meech and Terry, we know that they got some experience back in Detroit. But has it been to a level like this? Terry was thinking he's just coming down to Atlanta to enjoy some time off. Well, nah, you got to pick up the sticks. You got to get to it. So Terry, he got a chopper. We know Meech got a pistol. We see Glock with a chopper. So it's going to be bullets flying everywhere. Now, I don't know how many people we're going to lose. Maybe Sterling came down there with him or Duffy gets hit. But BMF, they're showing that, hey, we got the best product. We got the most product. And we're going to defend this at any cost. No matter who is against, we're going to do what we got to do. Now, we know Glock really been trying to get at Meech and Terry. Well, primarily Meech because he hasn't met Terry yet. But he does know that Terry is down here now because Stacks made that phone call at the end of episode 4. So if he's here also, typically you don't see the bosses getting out here. But this shows you how bad Glock really wants to take Meech out. Now, this rivalry is going to go on until one of them are gone. Because once you get rid of the head of the snake, then the whole thing is over. Now, as far as Meech goes with Loco, I don't know if he's going to be able to get the cartel to be involved in this. Like, hey, we need some extra muscle. What it's looking like is Loco is like, look, we'll supply you all the work. I trust you guys, and that's all we're going to do. Now, we'll provide a little bit of backup, but these wars that you got going on, this is on you. Remember, Loco just moved 2,500 bricks. This isn't no small-time operation that he's doing. And, of course, we see Meech out there. Meech got the pistol. Someone needs to give him the chopper. But Meech is doing whatever it takes. He already told Terry, let's stop looking at the small picture. We big time now. And whatever we got to do to make a name for ourselves and keep proving that BMF is on top of the game, then so be it. So Meech, he's doing whatever it takes. He ain't scared of nothing. He'll slide in a Gucci outfit. It don't matter as long as BMF's name is still ringing bells because he said he wanted to become what he always wanted to be, and that is an icon. All right, there you go. What's next? My predictions for episode 5, Battle of Techwood. It was a very short trailer, but it did give us some insight on the potential war. So my question to you is, do you believe that we're going to get rid of the Miami Killers in this episode, or is this the tip of the iceberg and the war is really about to erupt? Let me know what you think. I'm ModeIJ. If you're new to the channel or if you just like BMF content, hit that like button. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Tune in tonight, 4 p.m. Eastern, for the after show discussion on the clock for episode 4 of BMF, where we break down each character. Thanks for watching. I'm out.